Thursday daily stream, as I plan to stream daily from Monday to Friday at about 11-12 p.m. something like that. We'll just put on some music and start the grind. As always, 2 tables of Russian cash. Today I will start 500k hand challenge, and yeah, we'll see what win rate can we get. So let's go. I've got the 2 tables, trying to play fully focused. Pay attention on sizing tells, timing tells. King 10 will go for the open here. Ace and off, good flop for my hand, for my range, kind of a bad flop. We'll start with a check with 2 recreationals, and I think we can start value betting the turn. Here nothing to do but call. Here I think against this range I could go, and here I think I could go for the 1/3. He snap calls, so I think on the turn I'll just go for the overbet in this spot, no problem. And he folds. E6 gonna fold. King Jacob gonna call. Gonna open. Nine four. We'll pay attention to timing. Pretty fast timing. We'll kind of defend this hand. I think that BVB will perform, and his snap bets half pot. We'll just make a raise based on his the assumption that he's range betting. King 9, I will step sometimes, check sometimes. This time I'm going to bet 3/4. I prefer to play polarized on these flops as the imposition, so 3/4 will check. King 9 can do both, can bet, can check, like RNG kind of medium. I'll choose the more aggressive. Line 7-5 with the recreational here. I think I might call. I mean, it's a bit wide, I would say, but still, I think that I can get some EV. He snap checks, so which indicates that he's at the weaker part of his range. I will not step this hand, though it's too weak for that. And he bets big, we just fold. Here with pocket nines, against a small blind, I think I'll just play polarized and check back quite often. He quickly checks back. Probably exploitatively betting 1 blind, allowing him to continue with all like low pockets, and then I can check back the river. (10-7) against what seems to be a tight reg, just over with a check. This flop, yeah, I like to go quarter range. I prefer to check a lot out of position, but this flop I like to go quarter range. And 10-7, yeah, probably this time I'm going to bet. He can still have a lot of hands that can call, so that's why, yeah, I'm betting here. He calls, he can have king queen. In this line, ace queen. I mean, is he calling a jack? I'll totally bet my hand here. He can call ace jack, queen jack, ace queen. And if he jams, I have an easy fold. Okay, let's think about this one. I will think about bluffs. Bluffs would be king jack, queen jack, which is like 4 combos. I mean, no, it's actually more. Like 6 combos, and king queen, 12 combos. So 12. Just fold this time, I'm not sure. Maybe a better strategy would be to bet 1/3 on that river and then checking and then calling a raise. Ace 10 here against the recreational, I will call. The 3-bet size is too small, and yeah, I can outplay him post flop. He quickly checks, so I immediately discount the nutted portion of his range, but I still ace 10 is a check because he will do mistakes on further streets because he's quite passive. He goes for the delayed 1/3. I think I have to call here. He can still have queen 10, jack 10, some flush draws in this line. And river, I think I'm just going exploitatively, like, do I wanna go 1/3 here? Yeah, he's never gonna bluff raise me. I think at in value bet it's fine. Against 2.7 I will defend here. He goes small. He might just be range betting. Gonna go for the one and done on the flop. Actually, blocking king 4 is fine. Here we'll just... Should I pot it? I think potting the turn is fine in this spot. He will fold a bunch of ace, queen, ace, jack that have a decent amount of equity against my hand. Even fold something like flush draws and stuff, it's fine. And this river, do I continue on? I have 9 jack, I have ace jack, I must have also some bluffs. I think he will overfold the king x region. Yeah, I will just go for it here. Nice. Nice one. Ace jack off, we're going to defend. 5-5-5, much better board for opponent's range than for mine. So yeah, but him using this sizing signalized to me that he's probably either range betting or at the lower part of his range. And river, I think he might end up over bluffing, and I have to call. Okay, he's not. Ace 10 off, we go for the 3-bet here. Here we go for the squeeze. He goes for the 4-bet, and yeah, king's nothing to do but jamming here. Could also... yeah, I'll jam this time. Here I think I will just stack off 5-4, just because I think that this recreational, I mean, he's super tight and he can have aces and kings that is overplayed. Also some ace jacks, some combo draws. So the only hand that beats me is like 3 combos pocket jacks, 1 combo 4. So the only beat by 5 combos. I think I'm just gonna pile the money in. Yeah, exactly, like we are ahead of aces. Nice, we hold both. Ace-3 suited against this opponent, I will not 3-bet. He's kind of aggressive, so I don't want to get into tough spots against him. Ace-Jack, we can 3-bet against this guy. King-9 off, gonna call. Again, he snap bets half pot. Immediately going for the raise. Looking to continue on a 7, on a queen. This depot is going to call in position with pocket pairs. He goes for the small size. I immediately go for the raise because if he folds a hand like ace king, ace queen, ace jack, stuff like that, I just have high EV raise, I would say. And if he 3-bets, I don't mind. So I think now he can have queens, jacks, and kings that will fold now. I mean, he can also have pocket aces, but I still think that now on the turn, if I bet and if I go something like 80%, he will overfold his kings, queens, and jacks region. So going super aggressively, I think it's fine. And when he calls, probably, yeah, I'm just going to give up this one. Alright, was that a value bet? And pocket 7, just gonna check the turn meet. And yeah, just gonna check, maybe win against some deuce X. Here just going to call with the open ender. Okay, he's thinking a lot here and bets this size. Need to think about this. I mean, I have the highest equity if I jam here. I mean, I'm not dead against his overpairs, but what are the chances that he bets his draws? And I think that's quite high, but would he choose this sizing with his draws is the question. Like goes under pot. Here with the recreational, in the big blind I can call with pocket nines. Check the flop. He bets big, we just fold. Now pocket six is here, clear check. He bets big, we just fold. Too many aggressive players acting behind me, so just going to fold that hand, no problem. Exploitative open here. And now we'll start with a check. Checking a lot on the flop. He quickly checks back. Just gonna check this one and check this one down, most probably. He snap checks back, so yeah, he might just having hands like pocket fours, pocket fives, pocket sevens, pocket eights. Yeah, exactly. This board going to check a lot. Still going to check this one. He overbets, I just fold, no problem. Four three suited. Gonna exploitative open with these weak blinds. 10 to suited is deep, I'll not. 4 bet. Yeah, and I'm already in exploit territory, so I'll just fold this one. This one I will bet some frequency, I think. Yeah, 15% is fine. Uh, 5-4 against the tight regular, just gonna call. Check this one. He quickly checks it back. Probably using this size here, I think it's fine. King the suited gonna defend here. Can check raise the flop, can lead. Yeah, I think check raising the flop is better and over betting the turn if they check if the it checks through. I can call, I can raise, both options are quite reasonable, I would say. I'll go for the raise this time. Turn call this one. I think I can call once. And then lead here probably, I think it's fine. Yeah, probably played it poorly here. Flatting here with pocket pairs it's fine, unless, yeah, this guy is a heavy squeezer, so he's not, so yeah, I think it's fine. And probably on the flop I will just stab my hand. I benefit a lot from folding out better over cards like, I mean, ace queen, ace jack, hands that have equity against my hand. And this guy raises, we just fold, easy. This time I'm gonna flat here, ace queen. Against a snap. Okay, he snap checks the flop. We'll check back. Check back the turn to here, can squeeze. And we check it down, maybe win. Yeah, against ace jack, that's nice. This board I like to bet quite a lot. Nice. Here super super wide ISO against the recreational. Yeah, this is what I'm feared of, like some regs will just adapt and yeah, 3-bet much wider, or maybe he just has value. He quickly 3-bets, which means that he might be at the better part of his range, so we'll play this hand very carefully. Definitely going to call 4-bet with ace king suited. He calls. Flop is amazing. Just gonna start with with a quarter range bet. Do I still wanna bet here? I think I can bet one turn, no problem. Don't like this river. If I jam, okay, I will think about it. Very clear. I can get called by king queen. King queen 2 combos, king 10 1 combo. Yeah, instead of, yeah, I think I'm gonna jam this one. No way. No way. Oh no, 4-bet bluff this one. Let's say 20% of the time. Yeah, not this time. I'll check back this time. He goes for the half delay. Oh, just gonna call. No problem. And the river, it's quite nice. And against half pot. Just gonna call. Guess the recreational goal is going to open. Three-bet from a recreational, still king jack off in this position is too weak. Maybe calling it from the cutoff is fine. Against 2BB open, we have to defend here. Third, I think we have a nice betting hand. He can call ace queen, ace king. He can call worse hands. He will not bluff raise enough. And on the river, gonna still go for a small bet here, to be honest. And here king 8 suited, we can call. I mean, decent 3-bet size. I mean, frequency. Just gonna call. Yeah, entities are soft, but the fact, well, like, what I don't like about them is that in order for you to get deep into a tournament, like you have to win a lot of flips, so a lot of good things have to happen. So definitely, I mean, long term, if you play tournaments, should be super profitable if you are good, because you just need like 2 or 3 good deep runs, and yeah, you make the money for maybe more years, not even for 1 year, so maybe even for more years. But yeah, you also have to like them, and I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Here we'll just pay attention because his snap opens and he might be at the top of his range. Flop, just going to start with the third pot bet. Here we allow him to call all his pairs. Turn, probably going to check back and navigate some rivers. This river is kind of safe unless he has pocket eights. But yeah, let's see what he does. Just going to bet half pot. He seems to be a recreational, so yeah, I expect him to overcall pocket fives, pocket fours, pocket sixes, and he snap jams. And I think that in this spot, when he checks and then step jams, probably he's just having pocket eights in this line. I mean, it's the only hand that he can have, probably. I don't expect him to ever check jam any other worse hand. Let's ask him. Pocket seven is gonna flat here. Gonna squeeze 8-7 suited here with the recreational. Yeah, I think it's only pocket eights in that line, to be completely honest. I don't think he has anything else than pocket eights, because he just snap gems. I mean, even if he has a bluff, right, I don't think he just snap gems. I mean, I know that my sizing is kind of capping me, and my line, I mean, bet, check, and then betting half pot, it's probably just capping me, but in the same time, yeah, like, who's just snap jamming? Like, I bet half pot into him and he just, yeah, snap jam, so yeah. No, I didn't know him. It's just from the same country, and yeah, I just asked him what he has, and he said that I'm good with the jack, but I'm pretty sure I was not. Yeah, we just, yeah, have to defend this one. Lost the minimum by taking this line. Queen 8, because I have a recreation, I'm going super wide here. Getting punished. Oh, really? I haven't seen Gary in the pool. Let me check. Yeah, he's back in the pool. He's playing 3 tables. Yeah, I'm really curious what's going on. Gonna check call the flop on this board. Bad run out. And river just going to bet 3/4 to be honest. I mean, yeah, if he folds, but he can call ace-x kind of a lot. I know that he's on a downswing, but I didn't know that it's that big. But actually, it's, I mean, for like 40 binds, it's not actually that big, but probably yeah, because it's NL1K. The very yeah, like the amount of money is much bigger. I really feel bad for him because I think he's one of the best. I mean, I'm not sure if the best because I didn't watch him like a lot, but I've watched some of his theory videos and study videos, and I know, and I also read his blogs, so and posts. So yeah, I think he's a super solid player. Yeah, and I feel bad for that because I know he's putting in the work. Pocket kings, c betting this one. You get called. Turn. Don't expect him to have too many pocket fours here. I'm gonna check. See what he does. Because he's a station, just going for the 1/3, he will always call jacks, queens, tens here. So just going 1/3 here. I don't think he will ever bluff jam, and in the same time, he will overcall his pockets. I like betting more this one than checking. He checks again. I'm gonna check back again. Here opening very wide with a recreational. And yeah, on the river, just going to give up. Here I'm going to isolate the fish with a 3-bet. Another recreational calls. We flop a set, which is always amazing. Gonna bet half pot, I think it's fine. He raises, that's nice. We're just gonna stack off here. Let's hope we don't see pocket sevens. Snaps. Ace 10 of spades. Nice, we win both. Just going to reset the table to 100 BB. Here RNG low, will check raise this time, both options are fine. Calling or raising. Here going to check back again. Here I think I have a sneaky overbet. And here with jacks, I will value bet, to be honest. Against the recreation, I'm gonna defend because I think I can outplay him post flop and pick up on some sizing tells. Definitely going to step the flop here for a small size. Nice. Gonna range check this board, this position, or do I just fold against the lead? Yeah, this board I will play polarized, to be honest, here. In big bet or check. And because I believe that he does not develop leads on this board, I think that I have to close to range check. So I'm just going to check this one back. And Jack is another bad card on the river. But still I'm blocking, yeah, like he bets a quarter. Here I'm still going to bet this one. Or do I bet with a spade? Yeah, let's think about both spots. So here I think I can check. I mean, here he bets this size. Is it ever a jack? It's more like an ace here, so I'm blocking ace jack, but is he putting flushes? I mean, it depends on a lot. Yeah, I think it's more like an ace, just gonna call it. Oh, full house. And yeah, just gonna fold the river, no problem. I think I played it well. Sometimes calling, sometimes 4-bet, sometimes 5-bet jamming. I think, yeah, I will do 50-50, and this time it's a call. But anyway, on these slow boards, I will just stack off. We'll try to take a look at his sizings, but queens without a diamond will just rip it in here. Okay, he uses like a third, like close to half pot. Yeah, I think I will just rip it here. One of the hands that I'm still beating pocket jacks. He can call like some flush draws, even some ace king. He snap calls, it means he has value. Okay, 6-5. Nice turn. King 7 going to start the check here. Here I think I have a nice bet on the turn. And the river just going to give up diamonds most often. Pocket is going to open. So I'm gonna take a 10 minutes break to eat something. My first meal of the day. I didn't eat anything today. I'm trying to fast as much as I can usually. Pocket deuce is clear call. Here I'm just gonna check back. Against 3/4, I think if he has a value hand, he will size up even bigger. So I will just call here and look to bluff, get some rivers. Here I'm just going for a raise. And on this river, I will probably bluff catch. He has 7-8, 5-7. Yeah, he has a bunch of bluffs. Okay. And here. We'll just bluff this one. And river just going to give up. I mean, I think I'm winning at showdown. Nice one. Here I can start with the flop check. Gonna delay this one for a third. And I start to barrel on. He's quite tight, but still he can call. Okay, do I bet here? I think that this river will be heavily overfolded, so I'm just gonna check back with king, queen, no diamond. Nice. Yeah, queen, jack. He might find some calls, but definitely overfold a lot on that river. So that's why I prefer to just check back and take my showdown. Pocket sixes, no aggressive squeezers in the blinds, so we're just gonna flat. Flop, I will bet descend sometimes, I will check sometimes. Probably can bet 3/4 or check. Here 8-6 exploitative open with weak blinds, and yeah, like RNG was low, so I'm just gonna bet this hand. He can fold a bunch of 5x against 3/4. He can fold pocket 8s, no clubs, pocket 9s, no clubs, so yeah, okay. And against a super small 3-bet, I think I will just flat 8-6 suited. Okay, this guy called 4-bet, so just fold. Uh, 7-6 suited will 3-bet half of the time, will call half of the time. So yeah, if this, yeah, like now we just go for the 3-bet. Against this guy, yeah, ace queen off. I prefer to play it as a 4-bet and fold against a jam. Did not pay attention to his timing at all, but yeah, like just 4-bet folding is fine. 9-8 suited, knowing that he might be a weak reg, I would just call and yeah, play some flops here. don't see too much reason to check raise. Probably just check call. Like 9-8, it's bad in this situation because if the queen comes, I will get coolered. Yeah, just gonna check call the flop. And river, I just want to fold ace king, ace queen. Well, against 1/3 they will probably call, so yeah, I think choosing the 3/4 is fine. Nice. Against, again, like against the recreational, just going to call. This suited ace is out of position because, yeah, I have implied odds when I get there. He snap bets half pot. The question is he range betting? I think it's too wide to raise here because he might just continue with ace king if I raise 3x here, and yeah, I will have a tough time continuing on multiple runouts, so yeah, just gonna fold. Maybe raise more against 1/3, but against half pot, yeah, just gonna fold. Here we go for the 4-bet. Just going a quarter here. With ace is just going to call here. It's the correct play. Yeah, just gonna call. Against the big side, I'm just going to flat. Just gonna fold as he bets half pot on a board favorable for my range. Here pocket aces, even without a heart, I'm going to check back, allow him to either bluff the river or me bluffing on the river, and yeah, or me betting on the river and getting called. Now it's good because he can have ace king. Nice. This, and I'll check back this time. Here just going to bet big. Here against a little bit more than half pot, I'm just gonna call because I can bluff on the river. And here on this one, I think going actually just, yeah, just normal over pot, like. Yeah, just gonna fold this one. Against the 3-bet a bit deeper, we'll call 6-7 here. Okay, not anymore. We'll call this time. Can also squeeze, no problem. Snap check. Bet half. Is he strong with half pot? I'm just gonna fold this one. Maybe raising something like 5-4 of hearts, 6-7 of hearts. Ace queen off against the recreational. Just going to 3-bet. He calls. Flop just going 1/3 range here. So against recreational, I like to range bet a lot in position. He snap calls, so he can have pocket 9s, pocket 5s. Yeah, just going to bet against his pocket pair region that will fold here. He jams, we fold, no problem. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I was too greedy. It's possible. Pocket jacks, we get 3-bet. Cold 4-bet, quick one, and quite big. Do I want to jam pocket jacks here is the question. Timing tell wise and sizing tell wise, I might just want to fold this one. Maybe it looks exploitative, but yeah, I think I'm yeah, like, okay, I was like flipping, actually getting the money in good, but still, like, I think their ranges are quite strong. I mean, especially the big blinds range when he snap 3-bets big, the call 4-bets big. Actually, it might indicate ace king more often, but still, like, always jamming pocket queens there, but yeah, pocket jacks. I think it's whatever if we if we jam it or fold. Here, this deep always going to call pocket queens in position. He goes quite big. Just going to call this one. Could click raise, but don't want to blow the pot. I mean, pocket queens, it's my best overpair that does not need protection, so we're just gonna call. King is the worst turn card in the deck, and we are just going to fold on this very often when he bets. And he goes very small. I mean, not small, but a bit more than 1/3. Do I call here? I think. Yeah, because this is the worst turn card in the deck for me. I will just fold. And here I'm just gonna check down like pocket deuces. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'll take a break and then come back. Alright, let's go on. Brought some food. I think this is my my life leak that I like to eat a lot at the desk. Got some blueberries with protein and stuff. Do I stack off here against the recreational? I think with the ace of spades it's fine. Oh my god, what is this run out? Ace Jack, going to defend here. Could read this board. Pocket sevens gonna. This one, I think with ace of spades, blocking his ace deuce and his high flush draws. Just going for the 3-bet here. Nice. King queen we defend. Against the 1/3, going to defend king queen. A7 fold. It tanks on the flop. Yeah, I'm still gonna check. We win against some maybe queen highs give up, some ace 5, ace 6, ace 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it down. Nice. I think raising 6 here, it's fine. Alright, done with the food and with the drink. Let's go for the max focus. Ace-5 offsuit gonna defend against min open. Gonna check and look to check raise aggressively on this board. He quickly checks back. I think ace-5. It's a clear check here. I could value bet, but still, like with the ace kicker, I prefer to check because when the ace sits on the river, I could just cooler him. Here, ace-6 offsuit going to 3-bet BVB. And yeah, unfortunately the run out it's not that great. Ajax is going to 3-bet because I think the small white might be squeezing aggressively, so we'll play it like c-bet flop. Turn is amazing. We continue betting on the turn. Here we just fold. And river, yeah, one of the worst rivers in the deck. Yeah, jamming makes no sense, so yeah. Against a weak tight reg, I will defend super wide in the blinds. Check the suited gonna open, queen 8 suited gonna open. He raises me very fast, so we're just gonna fold this one. Jack 10 suited gonna call here. I think I might have some edge post flop. And yeah, this hand, yeah, I mean this board we can find some leads, I would say. I don't think I will get bluff raised often enough. And I have a lot of overpairs here and also some sets. And river, I'm just looking to fold some ace highs that got here, so yeah, just going to bet this one. Nice. I mean, he has 2% rebet, how could I not open any 2 here in this spot? Now, I think by overbetting, I'm putting max pressure on tens, ace 7, ace 9, queen 9. So we are just going to overbet this one. Probably was going to give up on what river would have come on a queen. Yeah, probably giving up on a queen because he has some jack 10 in his range, and yeah, when he goes to turn over bet, he's quite strong there. Against the snap 3 bet, I will proceed carefully and just call preflop. Nice. And here 10-9, just going to check back. No need to range bet that one. Here just going to call. Continue by checking back this one. That's nice. Here I'll just step small. Probably he will overfold, but yeah. Or do I want to check back? Yeah, I think checking back is fine. And when he snap jams, we'll just shove. Pocket tens here against ace king, ace queen type hands. Bet board for my range, going to range check multi-way on this one. He bets half, I just fold, nothing to do. Pocket tens against this guy, I'm just gonna flat in the button. And gonna proceed very carefully. He bets half. Already from the flop against him, I will fold, just because I know how needy he is. Here I think I can call because people acting behind me are quite passive, as you can see. Here against something like quarter, I think I have to call. I mean, it's probably close. Yeah, I will call. Yeah, and on the worst third card in the deck, probably for my range, it's gonna fold. I mean, ace, queen, and 10 are like the worst cards that can come. And against the recreation, I like to see bet this hand very often and even double barrel it on some runouts. Okay, on the 7, I will just check back. He leads. I think I'm just gonna call because I can bluff on spades. Can bluff on a 9, on a 10 probably. Yeah, and he overbets, so we just fold, no problem. Queen 8 will open at this table. Hold the first, lose the second. Morți, mă te văd. Like 4 you open. Jack 10 this time I'm going for the 3-bet with RNG low. Okay, maybe a mistake against this guy. Going to check back the flop. Delay c-betting 1/3. Let's see, we'll call 9s, 8s and 10s with the diamond. Okay. Here we can go for the 3-bet with ace jack off, no problem. On the ace I'll just go 1/3 range against unknown because I believe that people will have a tough time defending. I mean, he will call any pair on the turn and then fold on the river, or yeah, now we just check back. with a queen, as we don't get value from worse. Nice. Ace king going to open here. Six, three of spades going to call. Pay attention to his timing. His snap bets half. Just going to check raise this one. He calls turn. I think I will go for the overbet and 133 something like 30.7, something like that. Jack 4 suited going to defend. He quickly checks back. Think I might overbet this one with sizing wise 7.3. I think it's fine. Against this guy going to 3-bet more often in position, no problem. So here we will basically go for the overbet, looking to fold out some ace highs, and when we get called we continue only on a heart, no problem. Against 2.1, I'm just gonna raise up this hand. Prefer to play it more aggressively than just calling. Because we are deep, so I expect his nutted range to open bigger. Here we squeeze it, ace king off. Flop, not that good for my range, as I will have a lot of missed broadways on this one. So just going to start with a check and take it from there. Checks, okay, he checks, they both check quite quickly. So I might just want to tag this spot. Sizing wise, actually no, I'm not sure if on a 4 I want to attack it. I will check this time, still check it. Because they can still have 6e7s, 5ck7 that call the flop. And on a 9 river, it's really a bad card for my range, so I'm just going to give up. King 7-5, pocket sixes. Against super small open from likely to be a recreational. Just gonna proceed by calling. Try to pick up on some sizing tells, timing tells. He goes massive, we just fold. I think he represents the nutted part of his range, so just don't want to put more money in with these kind of hands. Six five, calling a 3-bet I think it's fine, especially against a fast 3-bet, which might represent the strongest part of his range, so I'm doing good with 6-5. And actually this board, I think I could lead with 6-5 here, no problem. I could read because I didn't equity from overcard, and if he raises, I can always jam this hand and get the money in comfortably, no problem. Yeah, when we get raised, we just tap jam. I mean, not snap, but yeah, I'm waiting a bit. Nice. Here I think after his snap calls, I will just squeeze ace queen offsuit here because he's also having a wide range of opening. He can call and I can play flops against him, so he's a big station, which I have to keep in mind. So definitely not going to range bet. I will be very selective here, and I think that ace queen off, no heart, will just check back. Turn is interesting. He quickly checks back. Gonna still check this one. His snap bets half. I mean, blocking queen jack. Yeah, the problem is that this guy is a huge station, so I have the nut bluff. But do I want to bluff jam against him is the question. I mean, against a huge station, I'm just going to fold. So against almost anyone, I would jam, but because he's a huge station, I mean, he could just sit there with King X and just call me against my jam because he's a huge station, so I think it's fine. And he's kind of a recreational, so I don't mind not bluffing him at all, because yeah, he's not gonna catch up and yeah, start over folding or something. He leads here. Do I call? Yeah, I'm just gonna fold without the club. Jack 10 suited against a small 3-bet from a fish, always call in position. He checks. Just gonna check back. Jack 10, realizing my equity. He goes snap bet big. Do I have equity against his range? Can I bluff on future runouts? Maybe. Maybe not. Nice river. And you just call. Same recreational and another one in the blinds. Just gonna call ace 10 here. We gotta hit some flops, boys, because otherwise we cannot get the money from the fish. Here we just fold. Thanks, microplastic is in my brain. Thank you. I like your nickname, by the way. Microplastics in my brain. Nice turn here. Just going to raise this up. Jack 10 off, I'm going to defend here. Flop top though. Just gonna fold against the 4-bet with king 9, too big to call. Here we check raise with top though. He can still call pocket 9s, ace king, ace queen, king queen. Ace is one of the worst turn card in the deck for me, and I'll just check and probably check call because he could still be value betting ace queen, ace king on the turn. Yeah, against this size I still have to call. No problem. Do I want to check jam this one? I mean, blocking ace jack, blocking ace 10, and yeah, I think I can check. Actually, no, check jam. Is he folding ace king, ace queen, king queen? Yeah, just go for it this time. Ay, 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 ay. Yep. Mistake by me. Yeah, I did a spew here probably. I can check with this and I can bet. Both options are reasonable. Against the big bet, I know that he probably bets big with his strong value, so I'll just check call. Check call turn and check for river basically. No way, man, no way. What is this? Ace king. Probably gonna start betting against these two people because they are quite passive. So yeah, I can just bet and put pressure on their weak jack X and on their underpairs to the jack. Nice. Ace 4 going to open. With a whale in the big blind, I will open super wide. I was gonna check this one now because he might have some ace jack. And here either I'm just going to jam this one in, or yeah, actually going for the max value bet. I think he might overfold against the jam but call a lot against a big bet. Nice. I mean, putting hands in lines where people do not expect, and when they overcall or overfold, it's cool. And there I think ace queen and ace 10 will always overcall after he checks back the turn, because if he has ace jack, he's always betting the turn. So yeah, I can discount those combos from his range. Could even try to jam, but I thought that he might be folding. So yeah, I just took the max exploit sizing in order to get a max value. And here we have enough showdown value to check back. Against him, I'm just folding. Still have to verify this hand. Jack 6 exploitative open with these guys acting behind me. He snap checks, which makes me think that his range is weaker, so... Pocket jacks, I think he's aggressive enough so I could 4-bet his hand, cold 4-bet, which I think it's fine. Against this size, without backdoor hearts, I'm just calling. This time I'm just going to check back. And fold the river. Here can bet the flop. This turn I like to bet quite frequently with my hand. Against the recreational, gonna 3-bet much wider. Here with the recreation, the small blind gonna flat. Gonna start off with a big bet, looking to continue only on clubs. He'll overfold his ace highs, king highs in these positions. I'm blocking pocket eights, pocket jacks, so yeah, I think it's fan bet. Ace queen gonna open from middle position. High 3-bet. This with the recreational involved after he snap calls. I'm going for the 4-bet, for the 4-bet bluff, because he has a wide 3-betting range here, and the recreational range is quite kept to 10s, jacks at best. Okay, he calls. I mean, this is going to be a tough one if he jams. He calls. I don't think he calls pocket jacks. He might have pocket 10s, pocket 9s. So here, Gonna go smaller than usual, something like 1/5, which is something like, yeah, 12.4. I think it's fine. With the queen of spades, it's fine here. Broken pocket queens, broken pocket aces. The only hand I'm concerned about is pocket kings. When he jams, I just fold, no problem. On a king high board, going to bet my hand. Here, going for a third. I think ace queen off with ace of hearts can check quite often here. It's fine. Don't mind giving him a free card. Hello, hello. I think I might check and looking to either check call, check jam. I mean, if I bet here, he will never call a weaker hand, so probably he's going to just check down pocket jack. So yeah, ace 8, so nothing I can do. Range checking this board, it's fine. And just overfold against a big bet. Against the creation, I was never going to fold these hands. Take a bedroom break and come back. 10 for I'm gonna defend against such a small open. Here king queen, yeah, I don't mind over c-betting these boards. I can call, I can raise. I'll call this time. And the river probably just gonna fold if he bets. Alright. Let's go on for like probably half an hour more, then I'll go get some food and maybe stream a bit later. Here we'll chuck back pocket jacks. Check the turn again. And check the river with pocket jacks, it's fine. Nice flop. Yeah, top set I think I can check. Because he might bet, he might raise, and we can do a lot of stuff. Probably just going to click it. Just gonna bet small, let him do stupid stuff. Nice. bad turn for my... Actually, not a bad turn for my range. I mean, I'm betting range, so it's not a better for my range, but it's better for his because he calls more with Jack X on the flop. And do I want to bluff here with Ace 3? I have King 10. Yeah, I have much worse bluffs to bluff here, so Ace 3 I think it's just a check. And we lose to Ace 6, no problem. King 4 against dedication, we open. I wanna check to him, see what he does. Just going to check raise this one. Blocking some 4-3 pocket threes, but yeah, I don't mind. And here on the turn, gonna bet big. Here against 3/4, I still think I have to call Ace 9. And that's a bad river because now 8-10 and Queen 10 completes. So I'm just gonna check and give up. Ace 5, we can do both here. I'll go for the 4-bet more often than not. Because this deep, he will never 4-bet jam pocket jacks, pocket queens. Here on this board, I like to go for the c-bet here quite often. Yeah, we go a quarter range. I think he's gonna do a bad job at defending hands like Ace-Jack, Ace-Queen. Don't think he will raise often enough. 8-9 completes, which is not a really big concern. I think I'm blocking his Ace-Jack spades, Ace-Queen spades, Ace-King himself. I think it will be tough for him to defend even against this 1/3 on the turn. And on the river, I think he will just call me too often. I mean, he can fold pocket 8s, pocket 9s, but yeah, I'm just gonna give up here. And win against King Queen, that's nice. Against the 4-bet, in these positions, we have to call 6-7 suited. Flop is not that appealing. Could try a small raise here, but yeah, against this side, just gonna fold. Yeah, against the BISCUIT I'll just fold. We are not deep enough, and yeah, don't think fall. I don't think calling makes money there. He called 4 bets pretty quickly. I'm just gonna flat pocket kings in okay, in these positions against 5-bet I'm just gonna fold. I mean, I just save some money. I'm gonna play big bet or check here. Gonna start a big bet. He calls turn with these good blockers. I'll still continue firing here. And a river the run out, it's too good for my range. I will just jam this one in. I'm blocking everything. Just gonna jam this one in. Nice. Probably not wanna bluff on this run out, to be honest. I'm gonna raise to fold his overcard like ace highs and stuff like that, and continue only on improving turns for my hand. Gonna tip ace queen offsuit here. 6-5 suited. Yeah, this time RNG low. We'll go for the 3-bet. Think it's reasonable. He snapped 3 bets, but I still think I can go for a cold 4-bet. Don't need to go too big. I mean, this size it's fine. Here on the flop, can actually start with a check against the recreational. And yeah, he just jams, and I just save some money because I check back the flop and he just jams the turn. I just save some money because if I bet the flop and he jams, it's gonna be a disaster. And I will protect my range with pocket kings and pocket aces with a spade, so yeah, I don't mind. Here, ace queen in these positions, going for the 4-bet, it's totally fine. And he jams, we fold. Here we have to go for a big 3-bet as we are in position. We want to give him a bad price to call and force him into some spots. Flop will play half pot or check on queen high, I think. Nice. He checks back. King Jack, I think it's a nice check. We have enough showdown value. Maybe he gives up queen highs and stuff like that. He might have under pairs too. Yeah, he just gives up queen 8. Maybe because I raised him too often, but I'm not sure if he pays attention to that. And against a 4-bet from under the gun, I think this hand is a losing call, so yeah, never gonna call it. It's a 3-bet fold. Here we have a standard 3-bet ace jack off, a bit deep. Gonna 4-bet in position here, called 4-bet, even though he snapped 3-bets, but yeah, he could just... I'm not sure if he snapped 3-bets with his nutted hands, maybe he thinks a bit. Yeah. Here he might be range betting, going for a raise and continuing only on a 5, on a 4, on a 9, basically, in this spot on the turn. So yeah, on this one, I'm just gonna fold. Here half pot or check. Here going for the overbet with pocket aces. And the river, do I want to jam this one in? King, queen, king, jack, king 10, king 5. I mean, he can have king 9 or king 8, but is he overcalling against me? Yeah, just gonna rip it. He can fold a hand like ace 10, queen 10, something like that. I'm blocking flushes, I'm blocking straights, and they represent a lot here, so yeah, I think that this one is fine. Ace jack suited against a weaker opponent, I will always call. Because I think it's easier to defend against him. He snap bets at the ace jack, I'm just gonna fold in position, maybe calling ace queen. It's gonna fold this one. It's too sunny outside. Probably this is a sign that I need to go for a walk soon. Flop just going to check call. Nice one. And now we beat pocket jacks, pocket tens. I'm blocking ace queen spades. Probably just gonna check this one. I think this one is an okay bet check, bet bluff. I'm at the bottom of my range basically here in this spot. I'll have some value bets. Can bet pocket sevens, pocket eights, pocket tens, pocket jack like this, so yeah, I think it's fine. Looking to fold some ace highs. Opening ace king offsuit. Nice flop. Gonna start with a 1/3 on the flop. Tanked a bit before opening, so I might think that he's at like the bottom of his range probably. He snap calls, probably gonna at least double barrel pocket eights here. They're gonna call 6-5 suited. And here 23.5, probably it's fine to make him fold a queen, pocket nines, pocket tens. Here I'm just going for the check raise on the flop. And on the queen, I'm just going to give up. I think his range is too strong here. So, yeah, check fold. I mean, yeah, we get beat by ace jack. I'm not sure if he has a queen, it's gonna be interesting. So, yeah, I might just wanna, yeah, give this one up. Against him, just gonna check and see what he does. Check again, let him bluff. Yeah, check call, I don't believe him. And river is the best. I mean, yeah. We will just beat him. Nice. Start off the small c-bet against the recreational. Out of position, no problem. Still gonna bet 1/3, keeping his range wide here. Want him to call a bunch, and here I think going, yeah, like a third. I think it's fine. He would jam, he would raise his bluffs, his value. Ace-4 of clubs, gonna check the flop multi-way. And I might win at showdown from time to time here. But here never good. Here he bets half, he doesn't represent too much with his size, so we're just gonna call. Four-three suited with a bunch of big players acting behind. I can just limp. ISO racing is a bit too much, I would say, but yeah, fine. Super deep with this guy, but the problem is that I have other regs behind me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to fold this hand. Yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, everybody folds. He was trapping. Nine of clubs, a low frequency 3-bet, RNG is low, we'll go for it this time. We can arrange this board. He can fold pocket tens, yeah, he snap folds, I mean. Here going for the 3-bet with pocket kings. Ace jack off. He seems to place quite wide, so we'll go for the 3-bet this time. He calls. King high board. I'll go for the c-bet here. Is the fold? It's nice. Nice turn to barrel on the queen of hearts. With 2 recreationals, I just call this hand. He checks. Now I have a nice hand. I would say nutted hand, or just start betting this hand. Think I can get well from ace x, flush draws, weaker 7x, and river probably just go 25.8, something like that. He can call me with an ace if he wants to. Nine, 7. We can check here. Here we'll just value bet for a third. I'll raise this one up. I think it's fine. When he bets quite quickly for half pot, so I don't think he's wrapping too much. I expect his strong jack X to go bigger. Against 2 weak opponents, I'll just lead myself with pocket 8s, which I think it's fine. Ace queen clubs. This guy leads. I'm just gonna flat because I have this guy behind, so it's gonna be tough. Yeah, now I can non discard the action is killed. We just fold. I think that here I will just lead myself, to be honest. With queen 5 of spades, we fold a bunch of better hands. Here we'll just, yes, small overbet against the rack, and he folds. It's nice. Eight, 4, will limp. Here I'm isolating a recreational, totally fine. Small bet on the flop against him. He will call a wide range. Turn I'm gonna still check back. He will do a bad job at protecting his check calling range, and he will overbluff on the river when it goes check check. 9 of diamonds is probably the worst turn card because flush is complete, straight's complete. So yeah, I think I might be just checking back king 6 here. Okay, here do I want to raise this one? Do I want to call? Just going for the raise this time. Second nut flush. King is not a great card, to be honest. Yeah, I think here I will be very selective with my bluffs and probably just gonna check fold this hand. And yeah, river, still gonna check fold, nothing to do. This one gonna bet sometimes, gonna check sometimes. Let's say 50-50. Let's go for it this time. Check 10 suited, RNG was low, we 3-bet. Ace jack off, gonna defend by calling. Not gonna have leads in these positions on this board. Against under the gun I will have, against button no, because button still has straights and sets on this board. Here with 7-6 of spades, knowing that he's nitty, I think that, yeah, I think I have an edge post flop, so I'm gonna do a small raise here, just going to click it, and yeah, like, he just folds. I mean, his overpairs will never fold. Yeah, I just wanted to raise against his overpairs because I thought that he might just going to stack off with overpairs, but probably he was at the weaker part of his range. Here against under the gun open, and this guy calls, you're just gonna flat. And here on the I think I can start with a range bet against a recreational. Not too concerned about him. Nice flop. Do I want to bet it? Do I want to check? I think both options are fine. RNG high, I will check this time. Another nice turn. His betting pot, he might be quite aggressive. Just gonna call. And on the river, yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing I can do. Here this hand, yeah, sometimes I think I will stab. Gonna go a quarter range on this board. I think this is fine. Ace king suited going for the 3-bet against under the gun. I think it's reasonable. Here going to 3-bet with king queen suited against MP. I mean this guy has a wide opening range. This guy has a wide 3-bet range. So yeah, I think it's a fine called 4-bet, as we deny a lot of equity from hands and we fold out better hands. This guy probably recreational. Gonna start with a small bet here. He will call any heart, he will call any pair on the flop. Against a check raise. Here against a weaker opponent, gonna 3-bet his hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold. Could call sometimes, but yeah, I don't expect too many bluffs. Here, just going 3/4, we fold out better ace highs, we put pressure on over pairs. And if he jams, it's nice because he can have king queen diamonds, king jack diamonds, king 10 diamonds that we dominate and we unblock. So yeah, I think jamming this one is fine. Here we can bet, we can check. Let's check this time because as we are deeper. I'm gonna start off the small bet. Pretty bad call by him because I will have a lot of over pairs in my range here. Worst turn card in the deck. Yeah, these are going to be the last two hands. Gonna 3-bet this one, gonna fold this one, and maybe I will stream later. If not, probably tomorrow.